Vladimir Putin has blamed the crisis in Ukraine on the West. Putin is in Cairo, ready to expand his country's reach in the Arab world. The Russian president may not be the most popular leader in the West, but that's not the case in Egypt, where he's getting the royal treatment. CCTV's Yasser Hakim reports.
You would not miss the news of Putin's arrival. His pictures can be seen in streets around Cairo. Rarely do any heads of state are given such a welcome by the people.
He is a popular president in Egypt. We like him and the Russian people and hope both countries strengthen economic ties.
The official reception was as special. A fleet of jets escorted Putin's presidential aircraft as it entered Egypt's airspace. And Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi welcomed his guest at the airport. Both sides immediately went into discussions behind closed doors at the airport. Sources say the first day of talks covered Egypt's crackdown on terrorism. Russia had supplied Egypt with arms in 2014, and a new deal worth $3 billion has been discussed.
The
arms deal is important. Egypt is diversifying its military sources, especially after the U.S. postponed the Apache deliveries to Egypt. Russian weaponry is very sophisticated and cheaper than others, as well as MiG-29s and anti-missile rockets that Egypt will need for the war on terrorism.
The two leaders also discussed enhancing economic cooperation. Bilateral trade increased by 80% in 2014 than 2013, but only stands at a low $4.6 billion.
Economic cooperation is essential as Russia needs a strong ally like Egypt in the region to make up for Russian absence in the last years. Egypt needs Russian wheat, technological, logistical industries, and Russia's investments in the Suez Canal project.
Monday's talks lasted for over an hour as the two heads of states left for dinner at the Opera House. On the second day of the visit, Putin will go into extensive talks with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Bilateral agreements are also expected to be signed in the economic and political arena, trying to strengthen the ties between the two nations. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.